What's up guys, today's video is on the top 5 best 4K TVs in the market. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I'll try to help you find the right one for your needs. To see the most up-to-date prices and find out more information about these 4K TVs, you can check out the links in the description below. Let's get started. Number 1. Samsung S90C. The Samsung S90C delivers the best balance between picture performance and price of any 4K TV on the market. Like its predecessor, the S95B, the TV uses an OLED panel with quantum dots, enabling an infinite contrast ratio, a wide range of colors, and a brighter image than direct competitors from LG and Sony. OLED tech gives the S90C inky black levels and wide viewing angles, while the display's use of quantum dots allows it to produce richer colors than a regular OLED. This makes the TV a great fit for average living rooms and dark home theaters alike. HDR movies and shows from 4K Blu-rays or streaming services like Prime Video and Disney Plus look especially stunning using the HDR10 and HDR10 Plus formats. Smart TV features are also robust, with access to every popular app there is, along with Alexa and Bixby voice control. Though we do wish navigation was a little smoother, the interface is solid, and it even includes a gaming hub that lets you access services like Xbox Game Pass to stream games without a console. And if you pair the TV with a gaming PC, it can support a smooth 144Hz refresh rate. The only notable con here is the TV's lack of Dolby Vision support. Most Dolby Vision content will instead play in standard HDR10, which isn't quite as precise, but the TV's HDR10 performance is so strong that most people won't notice a difference. There are better-looking TVs on the market, including Samsung's own S95C, but they cost a lot more. With deal prices as low as $1,600 for the 65-inch model, the S90C is easily the best 4K TV, and the best TV period, that you can get for the money. Reasons to buy: stunning contrast and colors with quantum dots, deep black levels, wide viewing angles, extensive gaming support. Reasons to avoid: doesn't support Dolby Vision, interface can be a little sluggish. Number 2. Hisense U7K. Best mid-range QLED. The Hisense U7K delivers performance that's on par with many displays that cost quite a bit more, making it one of the best 4K TVs you can get for under $800. The display uses a QLED panel with up to 1000 nits of peak brightness and a mini LED backlight for precise local dimming and contrast control. Of course, you get trade-offs when going with a mid-range set, but the U7K impresses for the money. Though brightness can't match more expensive QLED TVs like the step-up U8K or TCL's QM8 and Samsung's QN90C, the U7K has good HDR performance and supports all major HDR formats, including Dolby Vision. On top of that, the TV has a 120Hz panel with HDMI 2.1, so it can support advanced gaming features when paired with a PS5 or Xbox Series X. Its refresh rate can even go up to 144Hz if you pair it with a compatible gaming PC. The display's Google TV platform can lag a little, but you still get access to every app you could want, along with Google Assistant voice control. The 65-inch model is often on sale for as low as $700. At that price, the U7K delivers unmatched value. You'll need to pay more if you want something brighter and with wider viewing angles, but if you're looking for a solid home theater display that has great gaming performance without breaking the bank, the U7K should be your top choice. Reasons to buy: top performance for price, quantum dot color with mini LED and full array local dimming, extensive HDR support, high refresh rate. Reasons to avoid: mediocre viewing angles, Google TV interface lags a little. Number 3. Samsung QN90C. The Samsung QN90C delivers one of the brightest images you can get. With a peak of around 2000 nits, the Neo QLED display is able to make high dynamic range highlights really pop, making it an excellent choice to show off HDR movies and shows using the HDR10 and HDR10 Plus formats. The TV also makes use of quantum dots to enable excellent color volume and a mini LED backlight with full array local dimming to produce deep black levels. However, the backlight's dimming isn't as precise as an OLED panel, so you might see some minor blooming and haloing around bright objects. But, compared to cheaper QLEDs like the Hisense U6K and U7K, the QN90C gets remarkably close to OLED level contrast while delivering nearly double the peak brightness of a typical OLED. The TV's high brightness capabilities also make it an ideal choice for living rooms that let in a lot of ambient light. Though the previous generation model used a screen filter that caused some rainbow streaks when it reflected light from certain angles, the QN90C is able to minimize glare and reflections without this distracting side effect. And it has wide viewing angles for a QLED, giving it an edge over less expensive options in this class, like the Hisense U8K and TCL QM8. Smart TV capabilities are also solid, with access to plenty of apps and Samsung's gaming hub. When it comes to high-end TVs, we still prefer OLEDs thanks to their superior contrast handling, but the QN90C is an excellent QLED TV for buyers who want an extra bright display with good viewing angles and don't want to ever think twice about burn-in. Reasons to buy: incredibly bright image, high color volume with quantum dots, mini LED panel with full array local dimming, wide viewing angles for a QLED. Reasons to avoid: contrast can't match an OLED, doesn't support Dolby Vision. Number 4. LG C3. Year after year, LG's C-Series remains a top contender for the best 4K TV you can buy. And the C3 is no different. In fact, if it weren't for the Samsung S90C's competitive price, the C3 would likely earn the top spot on this list. While it lacks the quantum dot tech that gives Samsung's OLED a boost in brightness and color volume, the C3 still delivers great picture quality and reliable smart TV performance. Like all OLED displays, the C3 has an infinite contrast ratio with deep black levels that look fantastic when watching movies in a dark room. It also has wide viewing angles, so the image doesn't distort or fade if you're sitting toward the side of the TV. Peak brightness is solid for a mid-range OLED, at around 800 nits, but it can't match the 1000 plus nits that more expensive OLEDs can achieve. On the plus side, the C3 does have one picture quality perk that our top pick lacks: Dolby Vision support. Dolby Vision is regarded as the best HDR format since it can more precisely tell your TV how to display contrast and colors, and Dolby Vision is supported on tons of streaming services and 4K Blu-ray discs. LG's WebOS platform also works well to provide easy access to popular apps, and the TV's unique Magic Remote allows you to navigate menus by pointing at the screen. Though we do think the Samsung S90C has an edge over the C3 when it comes to image performance at this price point, the C3 is an excellent alternative for buyers who prefer the LG brand or who consider Dolby Vision support to be essential. Reasons to buy: excellent contrast and black levels, Dolby Vision HDR support, Alexa and Google Voice Control, tons of size options. Reasons to avoid: not as bright as more expensive OLED models. Color isn't as good as OLEDs with quantum dots. Number 5. Sony A95L. If you want the best high-end OLED TV for a home theater, the Sony A95L is the current champ. Like Samsung's OLEDs, it uses an advanced panel with quantum dots to achieve a brighter picture with better color volume than a typical OLED. But while Samsung's top OLEDs max out at around 1350 nits, we measured a peak of 1500 nits on the A95L. That's 50% brighter than Sony's previous general A95K, and it makes the A95L's image truly pop during scenes with especially bright highlights. And unlike Samsung OLEDs, the A95L also supports Dolby Vision and benefits from the company's proprietary picture processing to optimize its images and upscale lower quality sources. Sony remains the leader when it comes to delivering a truly accurate picture for the best movie-watching experience. The A95L's Google TV operating system also works well so that you can stream all your favorite services. A handy voice remote is included with Google Assistant voice control, and it has a backlight that turns on when you pick it up. The TV's stand can even be set up in either a high-profile arrangement, if you want to put a soundbar in front, or a low-profile mode for a flush look on your entertainment console. It's expensive, but the Sony A95L OLED is the best 4K TV you can buy for truly high-end performance. Most people will be satisfied with something cheaper, like the Samsung S90C, but if you can afford it and you really want a premium TV that does it all, The A95L is the display to buy. Reasons to buy: infinite contrast ratio with quantum dot color, brightest OLED we've seen, advanced picture processing, Dolby Vision support. Reasons to avoid: expensive compared to direct competitors, has just two HDMI 120Hz ports.